And go. Which one do I think it is? Okay, so for starters, I have played World 2, 3, and 4 and finished them. I've finished this, and I am in the process of playing Dusk. And by process on playing Dusk, I actually mean that I have it, but I haven't actually started playing because I'm focusing on this game right now. I intend to play the, you know, the, what is the name of the thing? The Hacker's Memory and the one before that. I intend to eventually purchase and play them, but I have not done so yet. And I have never and will never play World 1 and Next Order because those kinds of games... Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Cyber Sleuth or any other name, but probably, yes. But at any point, I've never played and never will World 1 and Next Order because that kind of game doesn't interest me at all. Like the kind of where you just hope that your Digimon does its thing. If I wanted to take care of babies, I would actually go and grab one. With that said, my favorite is obviously World 4, which is the one I speedrun. But I admit that you can't really say which one is the best, because they're all so different to each other that's not even fair to compare them. Just like they all have somewhat solid foundations, but very bad executions in different areas. Like for instance, let's say, let's go for World 2. Like, if you love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon like I do, you have everything to love that style of gameplay. But the clunkiness of how slow everything is just kind of destroys the game. Like, it's a 3v3 battle with lots of options and stuff. That's great, except it's way too slow. Way too slow. And then you go like, let's say, for instance, this game in World 3. World 3 has marginally better story, I guess. Well, much better story because this one is really bad. But the battle system in general, I think in this one is vastly superior. Because like, I don't know about other people, but at least in my World 3 playthrough, it was like, select the best move, and whereas here, at least you have some degree of strategy and variations and stuff. You're not just like, what's your Digimon? Okay, that's the best move, just use that in the story for the most part. Yeah, just like a little bit more than that, but come on. However, the map in World 3, like, how much stuff there is to do and explore is miles superior than this IMO. So it's like, everyone has solid foundations, but differently bad degrees of bad execution here and there. So yeah, you can't really say which one is the best. However, if you ask which one's the favorite, World 4 is my favorite. With the exception of World 4, World 2 with emulator speedup, because if you don't have emulator speedup, then it goes way down on the list. And yeah, that's about it. I do want to play more Digimon games to have like a better grasp on the series, but for now that's all I can really say. I'm waiting for a Steam sale on the Cyber Sleuth series. It's way too expensive for me right now. And I can't really play advanced games because I don't have a graphics card right now, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, and by the way, none of that includes the speedruns, because like that's a whole other topic altogether. No, no, I'm losing time. Oh. Come on. The touch controls in this game are really bad though. Like, maybe it's just my DS that's defective, but like, damn. It's really bad. And it's not just these codes right here, like even in battles and menus, like you touch the thing and it makes the noise of, okay, I was touched, but I'm not going to select that option because I freaking suck. I'm pretty sure the devs made it. Pretty sure it's on the devs, not the hardware or the player. What do I do now? Okay. Also, reminded that my chair is already at rock bottom. I need, like, okay, I need a lot of things. And a new chair, or at least a functioning one, is definitely one of them. Yeah, okay, so in my notes it says hold A, mash B. That's actually for, like, you have to get the timing to do that in order to do it effectively, because the best way to advance text, nice, got the range, really good. The best way to advance text in the Japanese version is to literally just hold both buttons at the same time, like, that's what I'm doing right now. And so, like, it advances text as fast as possible. However, if you're gonna be stuck in the menu, like waiting for an option to be chosen, then you're gonna have to either mash A or B depending on the circumstances, obviously. Or use another button, like going up or down. So that's what those notes refer to, like, once you know that that menu is coming, which is the tutorial menu, you have to specifically switch to mashing B for a little bit just to get rid of it. Also, it seems that my camera is giving up on life. Oh! I was focused on the camera and forgot about the speedrun, help! I'll fix this in a moment. Actually, I don't think I can fix it. Can I fix this? Like, see, you guys even heard the noise of the thing being selected, and it didn't proc. My camera is going insane. No, I don't want to talk to Digimon. YOLO, we're not gonna do the thing. Where you get these 3 dots, you input the codes in a specific spot. Like, you see those codes right here. You input them, and it gives you the dot Digimon and the ultimate weapon. Also, this encounter that I just got is RNG. You can sometimes, you get it sometimes, you don't in others. Nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, I got the encounter, so that means that we're losing a tiny little bit of time, but... what can you do? You can't win every time. Now, this Gabumon right here, talking to it actually resets your step counter to 0, so you don't have to worry about getting an extra encounter by a little bit of bad movement. It probably has to do with the fact that those bushes disappear, so maybe it's a map change or something stupid like that. Probably. This encounter here is obligatory, there's really no way to skip it. The stretch of land that you have to walk through is just too big. Eventually, like, you can get one a little bit sooner, a little bit later, depending on how, like, on your luck, but in the end, you always get at least one encounter here. And you should only get one, you should not get any more than that, so it's fine. Can't complain. Now, here, in this part... Oh, okay. It is extremely likely that you're gonna get 2 encounters on the screen. One before the fight with the Ogamon and one right after. One after. It is possible to get to the Ogamon without having an encounter, and that would lead you to believe that then if you can get there without an encounter, then you can get back without an encounter as well. However, for one, the Ogamon does not reset your step counter, so that's a problem. And for 2, the cutscene, like, you spawn at the end of the cutscene a lot further in the area, so you have to walk a lot more. And getting to the Ogamon without having a fight is already RNG enough as is, so technically yes, it is possible to go through this area with only 1 encounter, but you're almost always gonna get 2. Yep. Stats is all that matters in the end. I should probably kill that Betamon, but I'm not gonna do that. Wow, failed fleas again? Oh, right. Forgot to split. That's okay. Oops. Somewhat lucky, I guess. That was a really late encounter. If I get one more failed, if I get the other encounter on the way back, I'm gonna reset. Oh, and I even forgot the weapon. Okay, whatever. Nice. Okay, so given that I skipped this encounter, I guess I'm gonna keep this going. It's objectively not that great, but yeah, sure, whatever. Go farm, okay. Now, Training Peak is our next destination. This place is fun. Actually not, but it's fun, I guess. That's an early encounter. You're expected to get 2 on this screen. However, I have gotten really unlucky once and had 3. And I got pissed and I reset that run. So it doesn't exist anymore. Ooh, that's an early encounter. We could potentially... No, we should be fine. I'm gonna kill this Patamon here. See, the thing is that there's the possibility that at the very end of the game, we're gonna need 4 extra experience to fix our experience and get a level up at a good time. It is very unlikely that it actually ends up mattering, but if that happens, it's possible. And it's not that much slower to just kill something instead of running away. Obviously, it is faster to run away, otherwise I wouldn't do it. But it's not that much slower that it's not worth doing it. Because the deal is that at the very end of the game, if everything goes according to plan, and it should, before the fight with the Tamer girl, you'll be needing 294 points of experience to level up Falcomon. However, that fight gives you 290 on the dot, so you need 4 extra experience points to be able to get the level up. And the reason why you want that level up is so that you can heal MP by, you know, leveling up, instead of having to go to the menu and use an item, which is obviously slower. So that's like the reason why we killed that one Patamon, which gives us 5 experience. It could be something that's worth a little bit more. That was really bad. And could be like anywhere between 4 and whatever numbers, not too much, just fine. So I just killed the Patamons for 5. Like, if I didn't get a Patamon whatsoever, I could have killed a Goatsamon, or really anything that's just a single encounter that you can easily get rid of. It probably won't come into play, because, if your, Agumon dies a whole bunch of times, we do extra grinding to like get more experience and levels on it to try to fix that. And so we would take an encounter on the final area, and by taking that encounter we would level up anyway, and thus you would like that for those 4 points of experience just wouldn't matter. Additionally, even if everything goes perfectly, it is possible that we get an encounter that has 3 Digimon that we can very quickly kill before the fight with the girl. So we just kill that and level up off of that encounter instead of the girl, and in the end, again, the 4 experience points just don't matter. However, in the event that we get somewhat unlucky and don't get an encounter with 3 people before the girl, we just level up from the girl and hope for that 3 people encounter after it, between the girl and the next guy, aka Kazuto. Also, I made a mistake. I am supposed to equip my weaponry before, because that delays that. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. Alright, Training Peak again. Let's go. That was a really late encounter, by the way. We usually get one in the middle of that slope. Like the first slope or the flat ground in the middle of the two slopes. Getting an encounter here is really late. Unfortunately, it's not enough to skip this one. It's just too big. You're always gonna get 2. Unless you get really unlucky and get 3, but then we don't talk about that. That is an early encounter. Okay, so on this screen, very often we get 2 encounters, but it is possible to skip the second one if you get lucky. The fact that we got an encounter this early means that I'm not even gonna hope for it. I'm just accepting in my mind that we're gonna get the second encounter no matter what. Yeah, not even close. Okay, I'm sorry. I said the second encounter, but I actually meant the third encounter. Like we can skip the third encounter usually. Yeah, like you're always getting 2. Sometimes you can skip the third. Not the case today. Unfortunate, but c'est la vie. Nice. If you get particularly unlucky, you can get 2 encounters on this screen. Usually you only get 1. And usually after the chest. But like, it is possible to get it before, and if you get super unlucky, you get an additional 1. Now here we're gonna get 1, unavoidable. Too big of a stretch. And once again, 1 encounter here. Only 1. Now, here on this next screen, you should not get an encounter. Unless you get really unlucky and play like a potato. Okay, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, if you get an encounter here, it's probably your fault. Very likely it's your fault. And you got unlucky, like, both of them have to happen, so... Alright, this is done, and so... Remember to mash A on those tamer rank up screens, because otherwise you're just gonna they're just gonna be staying there with the symbol. You have to legit press A, or else you won't get out of it. I sometimes forget. Right, I forgot about this. Even though it's literally in front of my screen, mash A to get farm, pick bottom option. I forgot. Don't worry about it. Talk to Dreaming. Talk to Digimon, go Steamy Jungle. Okay. Alright, my note says forest, but the name of the place is actually Steamy Jungle. Don't worry about it. Now here, you're supposed to get one encounter around this corner right here. Yep. Sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes later, but around this general area you get an encounter. Which unfortunately it's a double. Should only get one though. Here, I guess it is possible to get an encounter. I've gotten it once, but usually you don't. Here, nice. Okay, so in this screen you usually get 2 encounters, but it is possible to get by with only 1. The fact that we got an encounter after climbing up the rope, the fine I guess, gives me hope that maybe we can skip the second. And that we can also run away from these guys. Come on, skip the second. Skip the second. It is possible. Nice, nice, really nice. Here you're gonna get 1 and that's about it. So now we're gonna be coming to this screen a second time because we're gonna on the revisit. And once again, it is going to be possible technically to skip the second encounter, but it's going to be so much harder because it's already tight as is. And then on the second pass, because of the cutscene with Pagumon, you actually have to walk a little bit more. So what's already hard becomes even harder. So you just don't, like, you already shouldn't expect to skip the second encounter on your first visit, let alone the second. The second is just like, nah, not happening. Now, okay, so both the previous screen and this screen right here, they felt as if with a little bit more luck I could just get by and reach the end without getting an encounter, but in reality, both of those encounters were actually really, really late. They were already the good luck. You can't really get any better than that. And so like, you can't skip those encounters at all. You might have had the illusion that maybe you would, but not the case here. Here you can also skip the encounter potentially. Nope, never mind, not even close. It requires a good luck though. The fact that I didn't get it before climbing up the web gave me hope that maybe, potentially, but it's very rare, so don't count on it. As you can see, like, there's still quite a bit that I need to walk, so I need a lot more good luck than what I got here. Now, Spooder fight. Well, you know, it's gonna go exactly as you expect. Okay, nice. That was a decent segment. No major mistakes. Pretty good luck with the encounters, being able to skip that one. Now, before I forget, talk to Endermon. Literally just hold down and talk to Endermon. Well, and spam A, I guess. Like, quite literally, that's all you have to do. No! What did I do? I went to the wrong spot. Help, I'm losing time. I'm supposed to go to Training Peak. It didn't get my input. I tried to go too fast and went too slow. Help. Yeah, you can see why I don't like Training Peak that much. Like, you have to come here a whole bunch of times. There's like, it's not really that. Actually, there is a very interesting quirk about it that I'll talk in a moment when we get there. But like, you have to come here multiple times. You sometimes like get extra encounters. It's like, yeah. Not my favorite place, to be honest. And you can't run away from freaking Togemons. Why? Run away from the Togemon. Come on, help. Togemons are scary. I should have killed it, to be honest, but there was no way I would have known. Too early. We're gonna get the third encounter here again, unfortunately. You can't run away from freaking Togemon. What the hell? Help. Okay. Oh, maybe. That was kind of late. If you get good luck, maybe. Unlikely, but maybe? Can we do it? Can the game throw us a bone here? Ah, really close, really close. I can't complain about being unlucky, because it's quite the opposite. You have to get lucky to be able to skip these, so I can't really complain about bad RNG. Just not great. I can complain, however, about not being able to flee these encounters. Jesus Benitez, let me out of here. Now, here's a very, very interesting trick. We're actually not gonna go where we're supposed to. We're actually gonna take a detour here, and the reason for that is, by doing so, we reset the step counter and avoid an encounter on this screen right here. Like, we still get one, but if we didn't do that, we would get two. See, the thing is though, between that screen, well, the one with the triple encounter that I couldn't avoid before, and the one that I use as a reset point for the step counter, it is possible to get one there. It is somewhat unlikely, but it is possible to get one. So what you should do, oh nice, that's late. What you should do is to try and reset the step counter. If you succeed, great, you avoid an encounter. If you fail, however, and you get an encounter on your way going there, which you're gonna be almost touching the door if that happens, pretty much, then instead of resetting, you might as well just move your way, because like, your step counter is already 0, you've already taken an encounter, there's no point in just going through the extra loading zones. So yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting, like, place thing, you know. Also, how the hell did I get that go? Did I skip? I think I skipped the third encounter and didn't mess up the movement. I mean, we're still saving time, but... Right, now, Sheer Valley King. Go. Alright, Sheer Valley. I like this place. Generally speaking, there's not really any RNG in regards to encounter. Stretches of land are either so long that you get them, or short enough that you don't. Like, there's pretty much no RNG with one... Well, with the exception of being able to flee encounters, but that's like not a property of the place itself, at least not as far as we're aware. It's just a property of the battle system. And like, so, like that RNG doesn't count. But in terms of the map and how many encounters you're gonna get, there's really only one source of RNG in this spot, and it's gonna be at the very end. Because, like, normally it would be enough to avoid an encounter. However, we have to take a little bit of a detour to grab a chest which contains a Digivolve disc. And because of that little detour, usually we do not get an encounter. But if you play bad and get unlucky once... Actually, if you play bad or get unlucky, I think that's a better way to put it, you will get that extra encounter. So that's really the only source of RNG in this place in regards to how many encounters you get. So that's why I like it. Like, there isn't much to do. Also, the music really is is really, really fun. At least I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I really like the Sheer Valley music. If it's actually stripped away from another one of the Digimon games, like, please someone tell me. Because, like, this game does reuse a couple of soundtracks from World 3 at the very least. Also, fun fact for you people on YouTube, next time I get an encounter, take a look at the encounter screen, because it actually doesn't say encounter, it says encount. Why does it do that? I don't know. Okay, so this is the screen. We're gonna get one encounter here. Okay, so we should be safe. That was a somewhat late encounter, so we should be safe. We should not be getting any more of them, but, you know, maybe I can jinx myself and get an extra one that I normally shouldn't. But, like, the fact that we got it as late as we did pretty much guarantees me that I'm not going to get an extra one. So I'm really, really confident. But it is possible to get two here. Oops. Yep, we're fine. Now here you're always gonna get one. You're either gonna get it before the stairs or a little before the stairs, or after, and today I got it after. It doesn't really matter. Like, the stretch of land is big enough that you will always get one. It's just a matter of when. Like, again, it might feel as if with a little bit more luck I could reach Pandamon, but I already got the good luck, so no point in hoping. Now here, he's puzzled about a question, and if you can answer it, he'll help us. Except that this is not the question. This was a preliminary question to see if we were qualified to take the question. The first one was, what's Agumon's armband color, which is red, top option. And the second one is, Reika with a party of 145 people. What's up, my dude? Welcome to Digimon World, yes. Yeah. or try to get world record back on this game. And by world record I mean I already have it, because I'm the only one with a console. But I'm trying to improve it with the new strats that I've come up with. So yeah, hop along for the ride. This is a pretty consistent run up until the end game. Like, I either kill the final boss and finish the run, or I die to the final boss and reset. That's literally the only two things that can happen in this run. So it's gonna be fun. Also, thanks for the good luck, everybody. Now... Drain Tunnel. I like this place, the music's pretty good. Comes from the best Digimon World game, Kappa. Now, this screen right here. Usually you get an encounter. Like, it's almost... it's 99.99% guaranteed to get an encounter here. But one day, I was just going at it, and I was able to avoid encounter. I don't know how I did that, because in all my tests, it was I determined that it was pretty much impossible to avoid this encounter. But I did it once, so I guess it is possible. I don't know. Here you should not take one. Up. It is really hard to move because, like, this is an isometric game, so the usual moving left, right, up or down as a single direction is usually the best option form of movement. However, when going up slopes, I don't actually like slopes either up or down are really weird. And as such, it's better to use like both, like moving the diagonals depending on which way you're going. And that kind of causes a little bit of a brain knot. It just blah blah blah. But yeah. Now here on this screen we should not get an encounter, but it's technically possible. Okay, everything's fine. Here we are going to get one. Huh, very late encounter, but I knew it was gonna happen. I don't think there's a way to avoid it. Unfortunately, we're getting unlucky with the encounters in the sense that a lot of Digimon are spawning, like... what can we do about it, right? Now here, you're gonna see on the slope that even though I'm moving in like a fixed line, when I'm in the slope it feels like I'm going in a like, it is really weird. Hello Al, thank you for the good luck. Enjoy the Super Potato Digimon World DS, aka Digimon Story in Japan run. Here we are going to get one. Usually a little bit after the stairs, yep. And we are only gonna get one and nothing more than that. Like, this place is pretty consistent, I think. Yeah, they're really, with the exception of that one screen in which you have to get really unlucky to get an encounter, everything else is guaranteed. You either get it or you don't, so we don't really have to worry about losing time from getting extra encounters. We do have to worry about not being able to flee and too many Digimon spawning, but like, it's fine. Anyway, Platinum Sukamon, a super difficult boss. Guess what I'm gonna do? Take a guess as to what I'm going to do. Yep, it's dead. Oh, thank God we got that crate. If it wasn't for that crate, we would never have killed it. And it would have retaliated and destroyed us back. Definitely, 100%. Right, so... now that we have the Digi-Egg of Miracles, we can go to Chrome Mine. Chrome Mine. On this first screen, you are usually going to get an encounter, but I have been able to skip it once or twice before. So let's see where we get today. Somewhat close. It's like you need really good luck to do it. It's not very likely. So Just accept the one encounter. What is unlikely though is that usually what spawns here is a single pawn chessmon, which is obviously only one Digimon spawning. The fact that 3 spawn here just lost me extra time. Here it's just a screen, nothing happens. Now here, you're gonna see that I took a deliberately wide path, which might... Ooh, unlucky. Which might sound weird. The reason why I did that is because on that one specific spot, if you enter the next zone like while hugging the wall, you actually spawn a tiny little bit further away from where you need to go. Whereas if you enter from the place that I did, you spawn a little bit closer and have better odds of avoiding this encounter that I just had. Unfortunately, it didn't, like, as I've just said, unfortunately I got unlucky and got the encounter anyway, so in the end it didn't matter, but it could have been, it could have potentially been the difference. Here on this screen you have to, it's a 50-50 whether you get an encounter or not. Unfortunately I got it, so c'est la vie, but I could have skipped it and saved a little bit of time. Nice, skip this one. I think you can get one encounter there. Here you're not gonna get one. Here you are also not going to get one. Same here. And you should not get one here. Nice, as expected. Here it's a toss-up. Yeah, you need good luck to avoid this one. It's not that great. And on the next screen, you can potentially avoid it as well, but it's very unlikely, so maybe you can get good luck? We'll see. Come on, let me run away. Let me run away! Come on, help! I'm losing time, help! Thank you. Okay. Can we avoid this encounter? Probably not. Really close. Really close. Didn't happen. Now, this next screen that I'm gonna go through, I am not going to get an encounter, so... And on the boss screen, I will not get an encounter because of the boss cutscene, but we are going to revisit this place on a little bit later in the story, and when we do, we're gonna have to get all the way to like about here, this general area, and when we do, there is the possibility for an encounter. We can skip it. But again, it's a toss-up. We may or may not. Like, it's a 50-50. Not. You can go either way. Hopefully we're gonna skip, but you know. Now you see that I'm losing time again. That's because of the... partially because of the extra encounter that I got in that screen that I said about the warp zone thingy. And it's also because I've had a lot of failed fleas in this time around. Also, I think in my PB, I was... No, not, yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. Now, Skull Greymon, guess what's going to happen? Yep. As expected. Okay, so now we get access to the generate chip, and oh, also mash A because we're gonna have I think we're gonna get a level up, right? I mean a rank up, yeah. Mash A, great. Now we're gonna degenerate dot Agumon into Koromon so that we can start racking up levels and preparing our evolution. Everything up until this point was useless in terms of experience because we were going to degenerate here. But now that we have degenerated, every battle from this point onwards will count towards our final experience and stats and stuff. Before it was irrelevant, but now it does matter. And we have routed it out. I mean, I think I have it routed. I don't know if my route is good, but that's the current plan. Come on. Okay. Everything's great. No! I pressed A instead of B. What do I do now? Okay, go to the farm. Right. Now here's a cool tip. You should try to get into warp zones as close to the center of the warp zone as possible, and the reason for that is because, like, you can't just mash and, like, trigger the spawn a little bit further, but then you start walking towards the center as part of a kind of a cutscene, and you do so really slowly. So you should try to avoid, like, reduce that little bit of time if you can. Now, Pagumon, our Pagumon friend, is going to run away, and we're going to run after him. So basically the same things that applied on our first visit here, they for the most part apply again. We get one encounter on this screen, don't get on the next one, or at least shouldn't get on the next one, and probably gonna get to on the screen with the Pagumon because of the cutscene. Well, we were already probably going to get it anyway, but now it's even more likely to get it. Yeah, see, I had to walk a little bit extra distance. I'm sorry, I had to walk a little bit extra distance to reach Pagumon to trigger the cutscene, and then the end of the cutscene spawns me further away from the rope. So it ends up such that, like, we're gonna get 2 encounters here. Like, no chance to avoid it, pretty much. Technically possible. Yeah, like, not even close. Remember that on my previous pass, I got the encounter after the vine? Yeah, here, I'm not even close to the vine and I already got it, so it's like, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get the second one. It's actually, like, the step counter in this game is a really funny concept that I think only a mad scientist could come up with. Because, it's not, I don't fully understand it. I also don't understand why I can't run away, but, oh my god. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't fully understand the step counter in the game, but I am aware of a few things. The first one is that there is a value in memory, and I had that value noted down, but, like, there's a counter that's stored in the game which just keeps going up. Eventually, when that counter, which I'm gonna call step counter, reaches 196, it is determined that you will get an encounter. Now, you might think that you will get an encounter immediately, but that's not necessarily the case. That's usually the case, but not necessarily, because sometimes, like, You reach 196, the counter then resets to 0, and then it keeps counting back up, and you don't immediately get an encounter. Like, instead you get an encounter like 11, 30 frames, like 40 frames later or something. However, it is already decided that you will get that encounter, pretty much. So like, what happens is, it reaches 196, you get the encounter, and then after the encounter it resets to 0. Or alternatively, it resets to 0, and resets to 0, gets counting back up, you get the encounter, and when you get out of the encounter, instead of resetting to 0 again, it just retains that previous re-increase that it was having from the delayed encounter. That's pretty much, like, sorry if it sounded a bit confusing, but that's kind of how it works to a certain extent. Yeah. However, the thing is, you don't actually increase the step counter in every frame as you would expect it to do. Only sometimes, I don't quite understand, but in some frames it appears that the step counter just doesn't go up for whatever reason. I don't know if that's RNG, if that depends on some certain sort of pattern, or really anything. I couldn't figure that thing out. So that is the source of variance as to when you get encounters. Like you might have gotten a couple of extra frames where it didn't go up, or you might not. But generally speaking, that's about it. Now, okay, so back to the story a little bit. We're supposed to get an item and then deliver it back to Pagumon. However, you see that instead of going back, I just kept going and exited the dungeon and entered it again. Supposedly, it is faster to do it like that. I have not actually checked if that's true or not, but Tricky in his run said that it is faster and that he timed it, and so I believe him. If it's not, then blame him for us losing more time. Feel free to prove me wrong, but for the time being, that's the strat. Anyway, we got back to Pagumon, we talked to him. And yeah, now we're gonna go back. Okay, we could get an encounter there, it's unlikely, but possible. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, by the way. I'm gonna be here for a while. Go farming. Stay hydrated. And don't joke. I'm alive, I think. Alright. Back at Swamp. Okay, so I got an encounter here, but I could have avoided it. I just got bad luck. Gives me extra time to cough. But yeah, I could have avoided this. This is a bit of a confusing place, you just have to know where you're going. Here you're not gonna get one, and neither should we on the next. Okay. We can avoid this encounter this encounter here, but it is unlikely. Nice. We avoided it. Good. Really good. We should get one here. And only one. It might feel as if I did bad movement and I could have avoided it, but it was my RNG was not good enough to do that. Maybe it is possible to avoid this, I just never done it. Come on, let me run. Let me run. Oops. Yeah, it's there. Now, believe it or not, it is possible, technically, to avoid this encounter. I've only done it with the use of TAS, but you can't. Like, I save stated in the middle of it, and then, well, I save stated until I got a good run up to the middle, save stated again, and then kept doing it, so until I was able to avoid the encounter. But I guess I did once. Now, this fight right here has an interesting thing. Too many Digimon, so we can't just use Crimson Flame and win. So instead, we're gonna use our other technique, the V Headbutt. And they're dead. And they are very dead. Now, this fight, unfortunately, this guy doesn't die at Crimson Flame. We're still gonna use it and it's still gonna do a heck of a lot of damage, but, you know, depending on luck, we might be able to kill it with double headbutt or not. Probably not. Yeah. You kinda need a critical hit here, otherwise you're not getting it. I think this is enough, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, not too bad. Now what do we do after this? Talk to Ellie, okay. And then go farm. And then do what? Drink time, okay. And here's Alphamon, my favorite Digimon. Unfortunately, the people that develop Digimon games hate... Well, the people that develop Digimon media seem to hate Alphamon, because it is usually a freaking villain, with the exception of the Digimon X movie. Like, it's a villain here, it's a villain in Tri, it's a villain everywhere. Go. Oh hey, Seadramon. Yeah, for now, there's not much stuff happening, because really we're just walking to places and insta-killing things, I guess. But the run picks up eventually. We'll be coming to a couple of segments with interesting things to do. Mainly the factory. I like the factory segment because, well, the factory and like the legendary beast segments. Because that's when the route really starts to pick up. Because, for one, like, you have to consider when are you going to Digivolve Kuromon. When are you gonna... You eventually have to do shopping. When are you gonna do shopping? Like, if you're... Like, if you wanna... Which items do you wanna buy? How do you wanna approach fights? Like... and the experience from the fights starts to matter to the point of you're like, okay, so I wanna delay an evolution so that I can take advantage of the experience of that thing to get an extra level up. Do I not? Like, all of those things come into play. Previously, friendship was always a concern, but now I have it routed out, and like, we know how it works, we know what it does, and technically, if I was paying attention to how many encounters I've had this run, I could know exactly how much friendship I have right now. I'm not doing so because I am pretty confident that I'll just have enough because, again, I have routed this out. But if I wanted to, I could know. If people were looking in the YouTube VOD, you can go back and check and calculate it yourselves, if you want to. I don't know why you would, but you could. I know, right? Like, Alphamon is a freaking Mega Digimon that literally holds another Mega and attacks people with it. Yeah, it's technically a sword, but like, if you don't think of it as a sword and just as a Digimon, you're like just spanking people with another it's such a cool Digimon. And there's like, nope, it's black, so we gotta make it villain. Rawr. That's the only possible explanation. There's no freaking way. If you're black or purple, you're evil. I guess. That's the only... That's the only explanation possible for Digimon. Oh. Okay. We're fine. This fight is okay. Nothing too bad happening. Now, if that attack somehow confused Falcomon, I would have been... What? That never happened before, but luckily it still didn't happen. So we're fine. What? The hell? Where am I? Okay, I'm here. Mangrove Forest. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. Go. Why did I come here? This is not the place I want to come. Where's Mangrove Forest? Oh, I'm not supposed to go to Mangrove Forest. I'm supposed to talk to Baihumon. Aha, I knew exactly what I was doing. Don't worry about it, boys. I'm paying a lot of attention. Yeah, see, this was all some sort of crazy RNG manip for the final boss. But like, it begins at 1 hour and 11-ish minutes, so that's why, you know. Okay, so before I make the mistake again, go to the farm, then go to Mangrove Forest. Yeah, see, like, this... I'm gonna be honest, this is the kind of game which is fun to come up with a route for, but not actually all that great for speedrunning, because really, you're just hoping that you don't get encounters, you are hoping that the encounters that you do get, you can instantly flee, and then at the very end, you're hoping to not die in a couple of spots, well, to not have Agumon die in a couple of spots, and at the very end of the run, you just hope that you don't die to final boss. Like, as a runner, there really isn't all that much for you to do. Like, to come up with a route though, like, what should I shop, where, when? Yes, that's like, that's a lot of fun. Like, a lot of spots have different options for you. But as far as running goes, like, there's very little that you have to do. You just have to go to the right places. In a couple of fights, you have to, like, specifically the Ebonmon and the Zukuiomon fights. You just kind of have to improvise depending on what happens, but that's about it. I just want to prove to the world that I am the best in the world, even though I'm already the best in the world, so there's no point. But you get what I'm saying. Not that I am aware of. Maybe there is, but not that. Because I don't know if you were here during the explanation about the step counter, but the part about when to get when do you get encounters, there really isn't much that we can do, at least not that we're aware of. And then past getting the encounters, like, you'd have to manip to only get encounters that, like, are worth only a single enemy, and somehow try to manip being able to flee first turn, but we don't understand any how any of that works. So we can't really come up with anything. Not at this point in time, anyway. If we could, though, then it would change a lot of stuff. Just like... Okay, if we could manipulate encounters, like, to know what we're gonna get, it would be really useful, obviously, throughout the run to just get single Digimon encounters, which are obviously faster, but it would be really useful in the end game, because we could then manipulate encounters in the final area and reliably grind for experience if we want to. And so we could take that into account and come up with routes with improved stats and stuff if we wanted to. Now, this fight. Exactly like the Gekomon one. V headbutt, and you win. Again, you could use Crimson Flame to kill 2 of them faster, but then you would not have Crimson Flame for the boss right after, so like it's better to save it. Now, I'm using this skill, even though it barely deals any more damage, but like, just in case it somehow makes a difference. I don't know. Thank you. Okay. Not too bad. Time loss mainly comes from encounters being multiple Digimon and not being able to fleet them. I don't think there's RNG in this section as to how many encounters you get on any of the screens, but I don't quite remember. Because, like, this place is one that just went right through my memory. Like, while I was working on it, I was understanding. After that, boom, gone. Can't remember a thing. No. Why did I go to the farm? I'm not supposed to go to the farm. I'm supposed to talk to Yuji. Help. It's literally right there in my screen. Talk to you. Oh, okay. I need to make amendments to the notes. Now, Ancient Canyon. This place is kind of fun. Supposedly, this is File Island, but like, really up in the future. Supposedly. Or is it File Island? I think it's File Island that it's supposed to be. Or maybe like it's another important island, but I'm pretty sure it's File Island. I don't know. Story, decomplicated. Also, look at the Buff Growlmon. Buff Growlmon is the best thing that the sprite artist for this game could come up with. Like, how? Get a fan art or something. It would have been better than this. This is embarrassing, dude. Yo, Austin, thank you very much for the good luck. Enjoy the stream and the Buff Growlmon. Ooh, we have 3 of them. Let's go. Run. Yay, we ran away from the Buff Growlmon. We can actually avoid the encounter that we just had, but it requires a little bit of luck. Here we're not gonna get one. Here we should get one. Yep. And we should not get the second, unless we get unlucky. Now, one thing that I would love to know is about the stats in this game. Like, how do you get more stats? I mean, obviously you level up, you get stats, but like, how much of a boost? And like, what does it depend upon? Because it appears that there's some sort of randomness associated with stats. So like, the question is then, like, how much there is, how much could you get, how little can you get? Does being like a rookie instead of an in-training or a champion or whatever, does that make any difference? If so, how much of a difference does it make? You know, stuff like that. Because if we had access to that, we could improve routing a lot better. Because right now, I'm just assuming that the level ups kind of don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what you are, it just matters that you get the level. And thus, I kind of try to make the route so that I split getting the level ups kind of equally between Koromon and Agumon, and then just as much necessary to get Greymon and Metal Greymon. Well, I mean, we always get Greymon, but like, how much experience you need on Greymon to get to Metal. As is, we end up, like, with the current plan, we evolve Koromon into Agumon at level 18, and I think Agumon into Greymon at 20 or 21, I don't quite recall right now. But it's like, along those lines. Let me run away, come on. Let me run away, please, if you don't run away right now. Okay, good. But yeah. Oh. Like, I would love to know how the stats they work. Also, the funny thing about stats in the game, apparently equipping items and traits that increase your stats, they don't like actually do that in memory, because like apparently your stats remain the same, your base stats anyway. And then it just plugs all the values together during calculation of damage or something. Like that's my only explanation. But your base stats, they remain. No matter what. It's kind of weird. I actually want more water. Help the choke. Okay, we're safe, boys. We have not choked the water. Okay, so this fight, unlike her previous fights with multiple Digimons, in this one, we're actually gonna go back to the previous good old strat of Crimson Flame for the win. Now, if I don't miss my V headbutts, I should be fine. I have missed a V headbutt before on Babamon, And she was like, oh, you missed? Very well then, my friend. Then I am going to heal my HP. And I was like, what? Great memories, boys. Great memories. Now, after Ancient Canyon, okay, we're gonna go to the farm, and then we're gonna go to the Chrome Mine for our revisit. Come on, Chrome Mine. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can skip the encounters that we failed before. Okay. The first one we got. That's usually what happens anyways, so I'm not gonna complain. At the very least, we got a 2-encounter Digimon instead of a 3-one. Like we did on the first pass. Now here we're not gonna get one. Here we're gonna do the strat once again. Did it pay off? Not sure if it paid off or not, but we avoided the encounter and that's good enough for me. Here we got unlucky again. Really early encounter. Unfortunately, we can't skip this one. Too bad. We can also run away from this one first try. That would be really, really helpful. Oh, what a shame. Almost skipped it. I can actually blame this on me, because I think I played it bad. I could have cut the corner a little bit tighter. And we get punished with a 5 Digimon encounter. What a shame. Got this one, unfortunate. Now this is the hard one. Yeah. Not even close. Now, it would be really cool if we could fight the Grand Kuwagamon here. And like, this was a special battle. Like, a 2v1 battle. Us, and perhaps like the Tamer girl, you know, trying to defend ourselves or something. Like, you know, could have been fun. Like because like we have 3 Digimon, and there are 5 slots in the battlefield. So how about like we take 3 of them, 3 of those, and the girl takes like the other 2, and then we go a 5v1 big boss or something. Would have been a cool idea or something. But alas, it was not meant to be. Now, as per before, we're gonna skip the encounter on this screen, 'cause, like, we don't walk enough to get it. And on the boss screen, we can potentially get one. Hopefully not. Let's see. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. This is skippable. Come on. Right, after Chrome Mine, go to the farm. And what do I do after? Okay, Junk Factory. Alright, perfect. Now, Junk Factory is a place that I like a lot. Originally, this was the quote-unquote first grinding spot. On the previous route, like, we would kill things there to try and get extra experience, because they would usually stack in a group of 3 that we could just quickly kill. Back in the day, we thought that it was necessary to defeat enemies in order to raise friendship. Nowadays we know it's just not, but we thought we needed to do that, so we did that all throughout Junk Factory. But yeah, Junk Factory. First screen, no encounters. Second screen, no encounters. Third screen, potentially get an encounter here. Yeah, probably gonna get one. Oh, no, nice. Should not get one here. Nice. We're gonna get one here. Now, very important part. We have to grab the chest on this area because it contains a Digivolve disc. However, we passed by this spot 2 times. And in the first one, you're less likely to get, in the second one, you're less likely to get an encounter. However, because I already got good luck and didn't get one, I'm gonna do it now. In my notes, it says, grab chest and revisit. And that's what you should usually do. But in this particular run, I got really lucky and got a very late encounter first time. So, because of that, I might as well just grab the chest now, because I'm probably gonna be able to skip the second encounter anyway, and potentially give me more leeway in case I get really bad luck on the revisit instead. Oh, I don't kill? Whatever. I thought I would. You know what? I'm gonna route. If I have an MP disc, I think I'll route using it here. Speaking of using it here, and MP, we're gonna go through the shopping section next. This is really fun. Money is somewhat tight in this shop because it's kind of early in the game, and we have like a couple of choices. We could delay this shop and by doing so, we by delaying it, we would be able to buy more stuff later, like to whenever we decide to do it. But that poses a problem because you kind of start needing the items now, and by getting it, like by doing a shopping section right now, you also gain the benefit of being able to stop by to purchase a dash ring, which increases your flee rate. And since we're already gonna have to go to the menu to Digivolve Koromon into Agumon, it kind of just, like, doing the shopping section right now feels like a good moment. You're already in the shop to buy items, so you buy the dash ring. You're already in the menu to Digivolve Koromon, so you equip the dash ring right there. The only real problem is that we have, like, the shopping is kind of tight. We would like to get more money, but we can't really afford it right now. And if we left it for even earlier to try and, you know, do things, like, we wouldn't be able to buy all the things that we need. Like, even as is, it's kind of tight, and we only have like 1 or 2 items leeway out of this shopping section. We're gonna do a second shopping later, but for now, this is how it is. Okay. So. Nope. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, whatever. I messed up the menus, that's fine. You're supposed to buy less of those, like, okay, you can see on screen what you're supposed to buy. I was supposed to buy one less, MP disc so that I could get 1 extra HP, but whatever. What is going on? I swear I was pressing the thing. Yo August, welcome to the stream. We're watching Digimon World DS Potato Speedruns. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be super fun. Go. Now here, equip the dash ring. Okay. Right. So yeah, this is a fun run. Except it's not, but it's a fun run. Yeah, I do. If you're on the Discord, go to the Digimon Miscellaneous channel. The one that I last posted in, by the way. So you can know that you're looking at the right one. And keep scrolling up until you see a picture. Like, I've posted a picture of my setup there. If you've not seen it before. If you've seen it before, yeah, that's exactly how I'm doing it right now. The desk is just a little bit cleaner. Like, because I've tidied up the cables a little bit, but the setup is still exactly the same. Almost avoided this encounter, it was so close. So close. It is unlikely that you are able to do it. But if you can, time save all over the place, baby. No? Okay, not being able to run away from Talmons is really scary because they can put you to sleep. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh no. Please? Okay, good. Everything's fine. For now. Run. Okay. Run. Okay. Everything's fine. Ooh. I'm already losing time. That's a shame. I think I was able to... How am I losing time? Oh, okay. Okay. You're supposed to lose time here to a certain extent because the route used to be different. I didn't used to do the shopping section. Nor, I didn't used to do the shopping section, Digivolving Coromon, equipping the items, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, losing time here, but that's expected. We're gonna save it, I think, on the Bowmon. Or, no, never mind. Actually, I think we already saved a bit of that time in the Cameramon split. Anyways, this fight goes pretty simple. Crimson Flame, heal, Crimson Flame again. Nice. Okay. Don't die. Okay, good. Everything's perfect. Exactly as we wanted. Tropical Islands. Okay. I like this place. How do you do that much damage? Very simple, my friend. I have the ultimate sword, the ultimate shield, and the ultimate ring on my Dot Falcomon. And so, Dot Falcomon does a lot of damage, my friend. A lot of damage. That's all there is to it. Yeah, see, that's the thing about the speedrun. There are only 3 scary fights? I think there are only 3 scary fights in the entire run. Ebomon, Zuquiomon, and the final boss. Everything... Oh, and and Kazuto if you get really bad luck. But like, it relies on you missing your attacks for the fight to go bad, otherwise it's fine. But yeah, like those are the only scary fights, and out of all of those, the Abonumon one, you can't really lose. You just have Agumon die and lose a whole bunch of experience and friendship. Zukuiomon, same thing. Just have Agumon die and lose a whole bunch of experience and friendship, but you can't actually lose the fight. The only fight that you can lose in the game is the Kazuto one if you miss your attacks. If you land your attacks, you're not losing. And the final boss, because it's final boss. Can I do that in a casual run? Yes! All you have to do is put the super secret passcode that you have no idea how to obtain into the lotto machine code thingy link. There's a thing that asks for a password. If you know the secret password like I do, you can get that. But if you don't know, I am sorry. Now the password is like totally 100% random and generated on the spot, so you never ever be able to figure it out by going to Google or something. No, you have to do it. You have to find it yourself, right? Right? And that's what I totally did. I like just randomly guessed 8 numbers together and then conveniently got the correct ones. What a legend, right? Best speedrun of the century. Now I like this place, but the encounters are kind of getting strong enough to the point where if we don't flee immediately, they'll start having their turns. And Sableyamon and Sylphmon are like, whatever. The problem are the Ethamons. If they get a turn, they can potentially confuse you and make you lose a whole bunch of time. Please, no confuse. Like, if you can run away, obviously. If you can run away, it's fine. Oh, there's an Ethamon. Oh, is this the one with 5? Yeah, this is the one with 5. Okay. Alright, Ebomumon. The first fight in the game where things can legit go bad. Here's the strat. Turn 1, Crimson Flame. Turn 2, Heal MP. Turn 3 and 4, it attacks and you adapt. Let's see what happens. Okay. This is perfect. Not attacking Agumon, that's great. Nice, nice, really nice, really nice. This could be the greatest fight of my life. Not sure, but you get what I'm saying. Don't attack Agumon. Shit! Okay. I'm gonna have to heal, unfortunately. This fight is gonna take longer because it attacked Agumon. Like, I have no choice, I have to heal. I can't risk it. Yeah, see, I would have gotten really screwed if I didn't attack. You know what? I am going to safety heal Agumon. Because I'm not gonna be able to kill it in this turn without Crimson Flame. So I'll just wait. A crit would have been really nice, because he would have ended up bad. Ooh, that's bad. Don't kill. If it attacks Agumon, we're fucked. We're fucked. What do I do in this situation? We have a very big problem in our hands. For starters, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to Digivolve after Baihumon. Normally we do it before, but we're gonna be grinding extra enemies at the end of the game. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. Or this is a problem. I was going to route what to do in case you died, but I decided to just not do it and YOLO every time. And now I am getting punished by my hasty mistakes. Why did I talk to Terriermon? Help. Junk Factory, right. Unfortunate. Could have skipped this one. Now here, this cutscene does not reset your step counter. However, it does spawn you a little bit further down. So, this is helpful if your movement is like really awful. Potentially helpful anyway. You shouldn't get an encounter regardless. Crimson Flame and Peach. Okay. I couldn't plug the thing. There we go. Late encounter, that's nice. You could potentially get a second one here. Actually, we're probably gonna get a second one here. Yep. Not even close. I'm still wondering what I should do in case of that death. Gonna get an action counter? Nope. Right, so Crimson Flame and then V Headbutt. Nothing unusual. This attack is irrelevant, so long as it doesn't crit, I guess. What? I selected the second one. I'm pretty sure I did. I need to fix these notes, because, like, the other two Tamer fights should be listed here. They're not, but they should be. And it should also list the order in which you should do them. Oh god, help. No, I've had worse luck than that. I mean, you are correct that this is unfavorable RNG. And maybe Agumon will die an extra... Okay, if Agumon dies an additional time because... Oh my god, I'm gonna get an encounter here. Because of that... of those failed fleas, then yes, this is gonna be real bad luck in speedrunning. For now, it's just, you know, An average day in a speedrunner's life. Never lucky, sometimes lucky. Yo, Mirches, that gold seems nice, but in reality, it's really bad because Agumon died to that fight, and that completely screws me up. Oh, not completely, but greatly, at the very least. Because now I am behind on friendship, and I am behind on experience. And I am wondering, okay, friendship I know how to fix if I need to. I'm just gonna ignore that. But experience on the other hand, how am I gonna do that? No! Oh my god. I think these are the guys that attack twice, aren't they? Yep, they attack twice. Waste as much time as possible. Now, what do I do with this guy? I know, like, I know what I should do, I think. But it would be nice to have notes to remind me that this is, in fact, my choice. Okay. What? I am derping really hard here. This is the factory of doom. I could have skipped the second encounter. Maybe. Can we? Will we? Should we? Come on, let me skip that encounter. Come on, good luck. Good luck for once. Fun fact, the game gave me good luck, but I completely messed up the movement. This is on me. I deserve that. I deserve that encounter. Now, fun fact here, I'm gonna take a detour just to reset the step counter so that I can avoid an encounter on this screen that I was just at. Also, really late encounter on this one, so I think I can skip the second. No. Okay. If any of those fleas were thanks to the dash ring, then those 400 bits, they were worth every penny. What? Right, so this fight. You V-headbutt, these guys. That's about it. Now, I could heal MP if I wanted to, but there's really no point. I'll just attack because it's a little bit faster and move on with my life. Because I'll have to heal during Grand Locomon anyway, so just leave it for later. The encounter rate is really, really, really annoying in this freaking game, okay? Let's just say that. Now, I'm not blaming the game. Well, I'm not blaming RNG for getting 2 encounters here. That's that much is a given. But it doesn't make it any less frustrating to get encounters, even if you know that they're coming. Oh god. Ah. Let me run. Yo, Bennu. Welcome to the stream. See, more than being a rookie or a champion or whatever, you have stats. Really. At the end of the day, stats are the deal. And my stats are good enough to handle the Megas, because their stats are not good enough to handle mine. If that made any sense. That too. Love it. Oh, okay, this factory has been really bad. Really bad. This was a really bad factory, unfortunately. Oh well. Actually, because I'm not at full health, can I die to Grand Locomon? I think I won't, but just in case. Now, because I've already gotten the chest on the first pass, because I got good luck there, I don't need to do it now. Why do you hit my weakest Digimon? Well, that matters. Just don't hit Agumon and everything's fine. Come on. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I have a very... Yeah, unfortunately, yes, it does. Like, to put it in perspective, if everything went as well as it should, we would definitely need to grind friendship. Like, on average, we get like 10, 15 more encounters than we absolutely need. Let alone the failed fleas. Like, I'm not even counting the failed fleas, I'm just counting the raw number of encounters that we take. Because if we counted the failed fleas, jeez, things really go downhill. Why did I just do that? I know it's not here that I need to go. Alright, now, back to the friendship. Go. In this area, we're supposed to get the friendship that we need. However, because of that death, we lost 5, and that's like a ton. Nice, avoided this encounter. I'm gonna go for the super optimized threats. Let's go. Come on, come on. Nice. Avoided an encounter. Nice, nice. Really nice. Okay, so that path that I took right there, you'll see that it's different than the one that I use in my previous run. The reason for that is because the path that I took was guaranteed to have 1 encounter in the previous run. The one that I just took, it is a little bit longer in terms of distance that you have to walk, but it has the potential to have 0 encounters. You could either get 0, 1, or 2 encounters there. Optimally, like, if your execution is tight and your luck is okay, you avoid the encounter and save a little bit of time. In every other scenario, like, you lose time because the path is longer and because you'd already get the encounter anyway, so, you know, it's a little bit of a neat strat. You can take the safe, like, if you don't feel confident about your movement, just take the guaranteed 1 encounter, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but if you wanna try to go for the best that you can... Is this the right spot? I think it's the right spot. If you want to try to save as much time as possible, you do that path that I just took. Like, you go around the area to reset the step counter, go back, and then turn around. If you want to take the guaranteed encounter instead of, like, you just go back the same place that I went to reset the step counter and just keep going instead of taking the detour. Okay, good. Also, I don't like this place at all. I don't know what it is. I just don't like this place. Probably has to do with the fact that I can't one-shot the Wamon with Crimson Flame. No. Run. Okay. Failing to run Divermon is a fun experience, to say the least. Because their attack animations take forever. Because they attack twice. And there's 3 of them. Now if I... I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna assume that I don't have enough friendship. I might have. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think I have it. No way. So I'm just gonna assume I don't. And do the fight. Because normally I would Digivolve here. But again, because I don't have the friendship, I'm gonna have to like change everything in my strats. We're gonna be losing time at the end of the game because I'm gonna have to do extra grinding there to make up for this fight that I lost. It's funny, early on you need friendship to be able to evolve into Greymon, but then after that you need experience. And if you die early on, you lose a lot of friendship, and thus you kind of you need to grind friendship and sacrifice experience. And then later you don't need a friendship, but you need to grind anyway, not for the friendship, but for the experience that you lost. So it's like, it's kind of a downward spiral into doom and decay. Anyway, Bihumon, this fight's not bad, it's just, you know, the usual. Oh, that's great. It's actually great. That's a miss. Well, I didn't know that this guy could deal this much damage, to be honest. This is a fake gold, I'm pretty sure. Just like, again, I did not Digivolve Agumon. So I'll be losing time on the next split. Actually, if I get the chance, I'll do one fight to get the one level up. That's bad. I could have avoided this encounter, whatever. But yeah, new route. We're gonna do one fight. Okay, cause like, see, we have to be in the menu to heal. Oh, nice, nice, really nice. We actually have enough MP to cast Crimson Flame twice. That's unusual. There is really good luck on the stats. Really bad luck everywhere else though. Oops. But yeah, I'm gonna take a fight here once I see one that's good. And that will allow me... Okay, this one will do. This one will do. And so, right before Marine Ninjamon, I should have enough friendship I should have enough friendship to evolve. And so I'm gonna evolve and take the menu to heal MP on Falco. That's the current plan. Nope. I want to flee. I said I want to flee. Get me out of here. Okay. Good. If I need to take an extra turn to flee, fine by me. So long as I don't die. Here? Please have enough friendship. If you don't have enough friendship, I'm fucked. Please. Yes, okay. Everything went as expected. I'll be losing time here. That's okay. I think I'm gonna put that down in the notes. If you die to Zukiomon, oh right. No, never mind. You don't equip this now. I'm gonna put that in the notes later. If you die to Zukiomon, to Bonwomon, Digivolve after Baihumon, take a fight to level up, and I mean, ignore the Digivolve at Baihumon, defeat it, take a fight before Marine Ninjamon and Digivolve there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I am stupid, I was supposed to equip the armor. Whatever. Whatever. So I was right, I was supposed to equip the armor. I just played like an idiot. You know what? Just in case he does something weird, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, waste of an item, that's fine. We have an extra anyway. I mean, we do have extras in general. How am I not losing time here? How did I not lose time here? What is going on? Maybe I had an extra encounter on this spot. I don't know. I should have lost time. I should not have go to that. I don't know how. Anyways, the fact of the matter is, we're still behind on experience. That's unfortunate, but there's not really much we can do. We're gonna grind in the final area of the game to fix that up. Okay. This place. Nice. I spoke too soon. I almost avoided this encounter. I usually take it. It's alright. Oh, I jinxed it. But yeah, if you compare my run to Tricky's, you see that he went bottom. It's actually better to go top. I timed it. On foot alone, like, if you were to use a cheat code to not get encounters at all, on foot alone, it is 15 seconds faster. Now, if you don't ignore the encounters, it's still better because you do take one less encounter on average, going up instead of down. And I'm gonna point out where that encounter is located, because it's on the final screen. On the final screen, you enter much closer to the exit by going the top path, whereas if you were on the bottom one, you'd enter from like way down and have to walk a lot more, and that walk would get you an extra encounter. Okay. Let me run. I was considering killing them. Yeah, see, this is the place where you'd avoid one encounter. If I get a triple, I'll kill it. Will I? No. That's a bad idea. Because I'm gonna need the MP for the Zuquirmon fight, because I don't think I'll get a level up there, or do I? I'm not sure anymore. Alright. Okay, the second scary fight of the run is coming after the one with the 3 holy Digimon. Now here in this fight, depending on your stat level ups, you can potentially outspeed Guardian Enjamon. It doesn't really matter if you do or not in terms of what happens in the fight, but if you do outspeed, obviously you save a turn, because if you lose the speed rolls, like, he takes a turn attacking, which does nothing really. So let's see. Okay, I won the speed. Oh, I see. I've already leveled up. That's it. Yeah. I'm supposed to be level 38 and level up after the fight with the Holy Digimon, but because I did that extra fight with the 3 Divermon to try and fix the Agumon experience, I had already gotten that level, so I'll need to save the MP. Makes sense. Alright. This guy is bad. Oh, this is not good. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. If he attacks Greymon Tima... Okay, if he does that again, I'm fine. But if he attacks Greymon again... okay, it's fine. YOLO. This is a bad idea. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Survive! No! Okay, we're fucked. We are legit fucked. I should have healed Greymon. I knew I should have healed Greymon. Why did I not do that? Okay, okay. Here's the plan. Going to we are going to Digivolve after Kazuto, and we're gonna take every single encounter that we take in the final area and defeat them. It is very... Okay. Okay, see... What was I going to do in that situation? Because I had to heal Greymon, but I also had to attack, like... Otherwise I would be stuck in a healing loop. I kinda YOLO'd that Tsukuyoman would do a single target attack on... Not Falcomon. Additionally, I think that if I had the extra 8 points in defense that came from the armor that I forgot to equip, had I had that, maybe I would have been able to survive, because those were all relatively weak hits. I don't know. This is probably on my end. And now I have to deal with the consequences, I guess. Oops. Do you know the rules of the Digi Arena? Do you want to participate? Do you want to use this team? And you have to say down A, aka yes, to all of them. Would make our lives so much easier if you could just, you know, pick the top option. Now, how much MP do I have? Yeah. Okay, so in this fight, technically yes, it's faster to use V-Headbutt, however... Crimson Flame, however, you need to save MP for the final fight, because that one is a lot slower if you don't. Because you can't one-shot with V-Headbutt like you can with these fights. Here, once again, could use Crimson Flame, but it's better to use V-Headbutt to save MP for the later sections. Okay, they're dead. Now the time that I'm saving here is because in my run I forgot, in my the run that I'm comparing against, I forgot to save MP for the last fight, and I just used it straight away on the first one. And I was like, oh, great. Up. Talk to Clavis Endermon. Now you see in my notes that there is a if you did die to Zuko section, ignore that because that assumes that you died to Zuko but did not die to a Bonwomon. And so the experience route is very different. What is not different though is this. The experience you get for now of all of the fights. Ideally what you want to do is digivolve before fighting Kazuto, because if you do that, right after fighting Yuji, your Metal Greymon will level up to 28, which means that it will have Giga Busted, which you can then use on the Armageddon fight. However, because I died so much, I am in dire need for experience, so what I'm gonna do is digivolve after Kazuto instead of before. Which means that I'll still have Giga Buster after for the Pods fight, but I will not have it for the Armageddon. And overall, I'm just gonna be a level lower, which is not great. You guys could be seeing the run dying right then and there. Alright, let's go. Why do you need Tsunamon? Because I have to pick a Digimon at the beginning of the game. And so I picked Tsunamon. That's it. And now if you're wondering why would I pick Tsunamon instead of anything else, then the reason is because it can potentially one-shot the Gaburimon, like the first fight of the game, whereas the others cannot, apparently. Now, I'm not actually worried about messing up my movement because I'm gonna have to get extra encounters here anyway, so it's fine. One more? One more? Yes. Perfect. Now, once again, the only reason why I'm killing these guys is because I'm behind on experience. I'm not supposed to do that in a normal run. Fight with the girl. That is a nice fight. I want to take that. Okay. This is somewhat perfect. So now I'm gonna have the fight. This fight right here is actually scary. Because I could potentially die. I do have an extra Soma T that I normally wouldn't. So there's that, but I could potentially die here. If I get unlucky. Okay. I would love to heal right now, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen. Soma D, right? This is a Soma D. If it's not a Soma D, I'm fucked. Yep, it's a Soma D. Good. Exactly how much I needed to level up. Isn't this perfect? Go. Okay, so there's gonna be the fight with Yuji coming up. Yeah, correct. This is what you should do. Nice crit. Normally you wouldn't one-shot that guy, but because I got the crit, I did. Thank you for the time save. Now, if I had Giga Buster, I would swap my equipment right here. Unfortunately, I don't. So I'm gonna use Falcomon for one more fight than I normally would. Oh, stop. At least I got a crit. Alright, final boss section. The mistakes are real. Okay, sorry if you guys couldn't appreciate the menu because of the lower FPS of the camera. But basically what happened there was that I unequipped everything from Falcomon, then equipped everything on Metal Greymon, then swapped slots so that Metal Greymon is in the middle. So that he can get the boost from both Tsunamon and Falcomon. Now, one thing that I did consider, well, not did consider, but I am considering, is what if we evolved Tsunamon? Like, what if it's straight being stronger by being a rookie instead of being training would help Metal Greymon a little bit more? That is an idea, but unfortunately without deep knowledge on the stats, like how stats work, how traits work, how much damage you do, like how much damage things take, like and stuff like that. Without it, I can't really judge if it's worthy of like the time it takes for you to digivolve, the extra time it takes in menus because of the level ups, you know, all that sort of stuff. Alright, pots fight. And start by hitting the ones to the left because the yellow one can cast Forbidden Temptation, which confuses you and is really bad. Oh, double miss, that's unfortunate. Apparently, these guys here have a higher chance to evade attacks. Oh, is that attack now? Is that attacks at that speed? I don't know. Is that defense? If it's defense, it's fine. Okay, I derped really hard there. Okay, good. One more hit. Oh, okay, the blue one can potentially heal. And if he heals, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Don't heal. Okay, great. Perfect. Now I just have one job. Do not miss the yellow guy. Do not miss the yellow guy. Come on. Eh. It's fine, I guess. Pretty sure that's attack up. Come on. One more hit and you're dead. Come on, don't disappoint. Good, great, perfect. Now if I don't miss any of the other ones, I should be able to finish this without healing MP. How much do I have? Yeah, I have enough. If I don't miss any of the hits, I can do this. Yep, there is a miss. Thank you, game. I'm gonna attack now anyway, so that I can potentially finish him off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal, but like... No! What is wrong with this game? Is that the heal? No, good. Okay. Nope. This only heals 80, so it only allows me to use one more cast of my technique. But I will YOLO that this will be enough, so that I can save the Somas for the final boss if I need to. Please hit both. Nah! Life sucks! Oh boy. Nah. Oh my god. It's fine. You guys know I like YOLO usually fail plays. No, stop. All in the name of saving a single Soma ass. Let's go. I believe in you. Critical, you could have done that before. Alright, now the fight in the game that's literally do you get a run or do you not? The final boss. Because the electricity adds a magnetic pull to like the but like our arm is made of metal, so like when we attack, the electricity magnetic pull just pulls the arm away from where you intended it to hit. That's how he does it. Alright. We picked these up, now we're using them. Metal Greymon, Digivolve! Great Tornado! Pew pew pew! Alright. Ooh, nice, a crit. Really good. Okay, everyone's dead. No surprise there. This is not good. Alright, another Digivolve disc, and then now we pray. Come on. Oh, that hurts. YOLO. I should probably not do that, but I'll YOLO. Because I need every opportunity I can to attack. Should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. So long as it doesn't crit with a super strong move, I should be fine. Now I don't have a choice. I have to heal. Just like, it's gonna have 3 turns right then and there. Like, I need the HP. Oh, this is... speed up? Or is it attack up? I think it's speed up. Because, like, the turn order shifted. Oh, that's fine. Should be able to survive. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It's okay. That move's fine. Do another one of those. No, that hits strong. That hit is also strong. Oh! Crap! My butthole is imploding. I have no idea what the actual name of that thing is, but I just call it Corona Blast. And it blows. Oh shit! Okay, if I don't get a turn next time, I'm dead. If I don't get a turn right now, I'm probably dead. Please don't paralyze again. Fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. Unless he does another one of those weak attacks and I get my next turn. Then I can survive. Come on, come on. Come on. Let me use my next turn. Oh, my butthole is imploding again. Oh, that attack's really strong. I don't like that one. Deals a lot of damage. Okay, I should be fine for one more. I'm going to heal it again, because it just had a triple turn. Yeah, you guys can see why this fight isn't exactly the definition of a good speedrun. You just spent all that effort and now, well, you're kind of screwed. I have to YOLO this. Eventually I'll have to attack, so... Let's just pray that I can do it. Oh, this attack's strong. Okay. I'm saying that every Poison? Okay, this attack's also strong. Every attack is strong. Don't do another one of those. Don't. Shh. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Luckily, poison is at the end of the turn, not the beginning. Everything's fine. Oh no, not Corona Blast. Get out of my face. Not this thing, get out of my face. I have to heal again, unfortunately. Guys, are you enjoying this fight? Are you having fun? I'm not sure I am, but are you guys having fun? That's what matters. Okay, that attack's good. That attack is really good. I could be getting closer to the end now. If I get like 2 crits, maybe? Oh! We could be doing it, boys. We could be doing it. Don't paralyze me. Whatever that is, that's good. That's a good attack. That's a good attack. Alright, are we gonna get the soft lock? Okay, the run is over, but I just want to see if we're gonna get the soft lock. There's a moment where Alphamon just puts a whole bunch of dots on the screen. And that's where it's soft locked for me. The last time around. Let's see if it happens again. But yeah, JJ boys, we did it. All it took was me dying to 2 bosses that I didn't want to die to. I think we avoided the soft lock. Let's go. But yeah, this is great. So, we have successfully beaten Digimon World DS in 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 54 seconds. Now the question is, do I want to keep grinding this? Do I want to keep grinding this thing to try and push it lower? Because, I lost time. Can you guys see that on stream? No, you guys cannot. I have disabled the cursor. But like, I've lost time between Digi Arena and Flea Encounter because I had to take a lot of extra fights and heal. The pods was, you know, it's the pods. You miss, you lose time. I think it was really good in my PB, in my previous run. And in my previous run, because I had much higher stats on my Metal Greymon, the Chronomon fight ended up being a hell of a lot faster. And it definitely requires, like, you guys have seen it. I could have died multiple times in that fight, and I just didn't. Barely. Barely just didn't. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's better to grind a little bit extra to, like, in the middle of the game and get a couple extra stats to be able to survive and kill faster. I don't know. What else? Here's fine. We could have saved time between Baihumon and Marine Enjamon I mean, we would have lost a little bit of time on Baihumon if I digivolved at the proper spot. But like, that one is like we lost here. Well, we saved time in Baihumon, and then lost in Marine Ninjamon, so it's like that. The factory was sort of atrocious. Where's the factory? The factory was sort of atrocious, like you guys have seen it. You could not die to a Bonumon, could not die to Zukuiomon. We could... Grand Canyon was Crow Mine was not very good as well. Yeah. So the great question. Should we keep grinding? Current me doesn't know, but you on YouTube, you that's watching the VOD, you know if I had a better run or not. Shoutouts to you.